G'day YouTube, have I got a treat for you today. Some more goodies have arrived from ICStation.com. What we've got here is awesome little Tp4056 boards made to take an 18650. So it's ready to go. It'll charge either 0.8, 0.5 or 0.3 of an amp through micro USB. Focus. And you can just snap your 18650 straight in there. Fairly nice holders. What have we got here? Samsung 26F. Snap that beast in there. Got a micro USB cable just here. Got a bit of a USB power source. Don't know if you can see that. There you go. Yeah, you can see it. Red lights on. Can't see it. Backlight's too bright. Red lights on and away it'll charge. So, it doesn't have a mounting hole, but you could probably drill one straight through the center of the holder and the PCB, because the PCB's only really got a terminal at each end and then the little TP board. I think I'm going to go and buy another 10 of these, I reckon. Maybe 20. Might buy 20 of these. What do you reckon? We do a giveaway on Patreon. I'll buy some of these and we can use these to help people get started in their 18650 processing. Because that's a really quick way to make a charging rig. You can set up a bunch of these in a big long line and have a charging rig set up real quick. See, my original one, for those who've been watching for a fair while, you might remember that I had a charging rig made up out of really cheap power banks, single cell power banks. That was pretty cool because it had a output as well as an input kind of thing, but yeah, these are really neat. You could probably even polyurethane or stick that in double-sided tape back all in a line on the wall. You can buy awesome little micro USB cords from Banggood that have got four micro USB cords to one normal one, and you could set them up just with simple chargers from old phones and things like that you got laying around at home. I believe these are only $1.90 or $2 each. So IC Station sent me these to play with, but I believe they're really cheap. I'll make you a couple of follow-up videos and connect this to the USB meter they sent me previously. I just like the way it's set out. Like the PCB looks really neat. But yeah, we'll connect this to the USB meter they sent me previously, and we'll be able to see how much draw actually goes through it. But anywhere up to 0.8 of an amp charge rate, which doesn't really matter because these are that cheap. You can put 20 of them in a line, so you've spent like less than 30-40 bucks setting these up. Buy some cables, like let's say 40 bucks Australian, so less than 30 US I'd say. You could have that many of these racked up, snap your 18650s in and charge them all separately. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's make a charger board. Alright, I will make a promo video for Patreon. We'll order some of these, and once you've been a Patreon member for $5 or more a month, you can go into the draw to win these. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. These are from ICStation.com. Link will be in the top of the video description. It is a Tp4056 board made into a full 18650 charge board, ready to rumble. Nice quality holder. Nice strong quality. Yeah, good contacts. Contacts are really good. They're nice and tight. Spring contacts. They seem better than those 4-gang ones I've had previously. Yeah, they really snap in there. micro USB, which is great. I'm sure you'd be able to just solder to each of them or work out which one of those tracks is positive and which one's negative while it's running, and power that with wires if you wanted to do that. I like the fact that you can unplug them, and you could unplug them if they stuff up, desolder those two and keep the holder, throw the TP board in the bin. But it's just so much neater. Like, you only pay a few cents, like 30 cents or something like that for a TP charge board, I suppose. But this with the nice holder, they really snap in there. They're good, really good, high quality and cheap. So if you want one of them, I get a small kickback from IC Station for you buying things through an affiliate link. Costs you not a cent extra, and you get all this good gear that they send me for free to play with. So that can go in the main computer room for charging 18650s now, so we can start processing them. I'll make you a video soon about this little beast. It is a battery gauge, but we're actually going to make a project and put this battery gauge on. We have like a toolbox. I've got a toolbox sitting out here. What I want to do is put a 4S. Well, I've started a battery, which is this big beast, which is ugly because it was one of the first ones ever soldered together. But it has a BMS, which we're going to upgrade to a 4S system. Or we may use these nice cell holders I've got here, which hold 15 cells at a time. I've got a bloke offering me some money for some 30Qs at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. But if not, this one's got mounting holes, which is nice. What you do is then you've got this little pot on the back here. It's a little brass thread there. Focus on my hand. You can do it. There we go. That little brass screw at the back there will allow you to adjust the high voltage and low voltage point, and it gives you this awesome coloured bar. I'm really a fan of that. It looks very cool. But yeah, we'll play with that another day. There'll be a link to that in this video description, but we'll set that up on the 3S battery. Let's see if we can get it to light up. We've got power we can pinch. No, we don't. Couple of leads. I just want to show you how it lights up. Not that one. Jumper leads. There's a red jumper lead. And we need another jumper lead. Got dozens of these things, but they go missing and you burn them out and throw them in the bin all the time. These jumper leads, it's hard to get good ones. What's that? It's a mini USB. I'll be back in a sec. Alright. Yellow can be the negative. It's alright because we've got a red wire, remember. So we've got a ground. There. We've got an input. There. No, we don't. That'll be off. Forgot about that. Alright, that's a fail on my behalf. The BMS would have shut off because it's had a constant load on it. So we need to go off the board with positive there, negative over there. Now she'll light up. Negative. See the cool rainbow style colour? It's really actually quite bright. Yeah, it's like a rainbow. So really great as an indication gauge. It'd be awesome on an e-bike or whatever. Link for that one will be below, but I'm going to mount that in the top of the toolbox that we put this 4S battery in. I'm going to have this with a switch on it. I'm going to have the USB output board here with a switch on it. Yeah, some other cool goodies from IC Station. Thanks heaps to them for sending me out some more cool gear. I'll have links to all their cool stuff in the video description. You can go and buy anything you want from their website through my affiliate link, which is the affiliate number's just 333, but links in the video description. Same with the Banggood one. If you want to help out the channel and get yourself some cool gear at the same time, you're more than welcome. Thank you very much. Got any questions, anything you want to see me test on them, just let me know. All you simply do is adjust that pot there. So you would set high voltage, and then you can turn the pot down until you see it back off, and you'll know when it's full, and you'll see when it starts depleting. Thanks heaps for watching YouTube. Catch us on the next video. Cheers.